So the iPhone 11 is a very complicated phone to kind of think about. This is an iPhone that was pretty much not just only a brand new iPhone you could buy last year, but it was a pretty good priced iPhone that Apple was making as of that moment. For what, $499? That was a really good deal for that specific device, which is something I really like. But now, if you're planning on buying a used iPhone 11, there's a few things to keep in mind. For one, with iOS 17, this iPhone is now pretty much in second place of dropping support. So we really don't know how long this iPhone is going to last. It's probably going to last as long as the iPhone XR, meaning it's probably going to get another 2 to 3 versions of iOS, but Apple could change things up overnight, and within iOS 18, the iPhone XR could be dropped, and then within iOS 19, maybe the iPhone 11 could be dropped. So we really don't know for 100% of a fact, but if I kind of had to estimate, I would probably say that a phone like the iPhone 11 is still going to be here for a couple of years, and from that standpoint, you're probably going to be okay. Now, another thing I want to hit on is with its IPS panel. From the battery tests that I've ran within iOS 17 so far, I'm kind of seeing that the battery life, especially since on iOS 16, hasn't really been the best on some of these iPhones that have IPS panels. And if you're somebody who does actually want to use an iPhone that does have an IPS panel of some sort, you're probably going to be better off if you actually do end up buying an iPhone that actually has an OLED display now. Previously, I've always felt like iPhones that do have like some sort of, IPS panels, they're very good, they're good. I don't have too many complaints with them, but you are almost always better off buying an iPhone that does have some sort of OLED display now, because those are actually probably going to be giving you a better experience, especially from that battery perspective, than these IPS panel iPhones. Now, another thing I want to throw in here, for the amount of money that you could probably spend buying a used iPhone 11, you could probably spend a little bit more and get an iPhone 12, and that might be a better option for you too. But you could just spend even less money, in difference, for an iPhone 11 Pro, and you could probably snag yourself an even better iPhone than probably even an iPhone 12 as of that point too. So that's another thing to keep in mind as well. Again, you don't have to do that. You can literally do whatever you want to, but that is another thing that kind of stands out to me, and a reason when I look at something like an iPhone 11, for example, how that iPhone holds up so well, but the iPhone 11 Pro holds up a lot better, and that is why I probably recommend going down that road and purchasing something like an iPhone 11 rather than purchasing an iPhone 11 Pro, rather than purchasing something like an iPhone 11, in general. So those are some key things to keep in mind before you're actually buying some sort of like iPhone 11 right now. I think it's still a great iPhone, but I think an iPhone 11 Pro or an iPhone 12 are probably better options when it comes down to it. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.